Hello, welcome to my channel. This is an anti-hate video about the video called Realistic Response to Destiny Beliefs. Destiny, in principle, makes it very clear that we do not support beliefs. We look at what is here and what is physical and what is going on in the world at this moment in time. Okay, this person who uploaded the video, Realistic Response to Destiny Beliefs, starts out with a statement, and I quote, "In my opinion, you can believe anything you wish." Yes, that's what most people do, and that's why we have the world that we have created today. And destiny does not support that. So it must have escaped the uploader that we do not buy into beliefs. Simply, a destiny, very simply, we stand for the facts. An equal money system is a necessity based on facts. Because money is not distributed equally in the world. And those who have no money starve to death. That's a fact. Okay? That those who starve to death are fellow humans and are on this earth just like we are, the ones that are privileged and can eat, and thus they should be able to eat and have their basic needs met as well. Very simple. You cannot get any more factual than that. Okay? So, where's the belief in that? Well, the belief is that you cannot change the situation. This is a common belief. The facts are clear. The facts are we have starving people in the world, and we have people in the world who have more money than they need to fulfill their basic needs. And that's the fact. And the belief is that we cannot change it. Now, with destiny, because we are based on facts, we are based on what is here, we say, let's stand up and change this. Change what we think we cannot change. Stop our own limitations. Stop ourselves from perpetuating the same system over and over again. And that is what destiny is saying. So, it is not to do with belief. It is to do with what people want to believe about their ability to change. And we say, stop it. We say, stand up. We say, let's create a system where everyone can eat and everyone has their basic needs met. In his video, he continues to say that, I quote, "However, without serious proof, without a logical way of expressing and pointing out how that works, you're simply repeating propaganda." End of quote. Again, we have a skewed perspective here. First of all, we've just established that what destiny says about an equal money system is based on facts. This is not propaganda. Propaganda is when you are deceiving someone or a group of people with false facts or with false information or with hidden agendas. And in our case, in the Estonian case, it's very clear. You just see, look for yourself. If you do not fathom, if you have never seen starving people, I would invite you to go research that for yourself, and you can see that there are billions of people starving at this moment in time. Hence, this is a reality for a lot of people. Without a logical way of expressing, pointing out how that works. Well, this is a very interesting statement, because this is a separation. If I want proof of something that exists outside of me, I'm not it. which means whatever I want to prove has to be something that is to convince me or imposed upon me, which means that I'm not taking responsibility to understand what the issues are. And this is the person behind the anti-destiny movement, is someone who does not want to take responsibility, who wants to have it on a plate laid out what he is supposed to be doing, for which he does not have any input or any responsibility. At Destiny we say, listen, this hasn't worked so far. It does never work, because it only works when you become accountable, when you take responsibility for what is here on the planet. When you actively are creating the system, when you are becoming the system of equality, this is when you have the living proof. Anything else cannot be, because it will be a top-down, implemented, non-participatory and void of self-responsibility type of approach, which is what we currently have. So what this person is saying is that he or she wants to reiterate what he or she is used to already, that there is a place, that there is an authority in one's life which imposes certain rules and regulations where one stands powerless without the ability to say or give input in any way. At Destiny, we say, become self-responsible. Become a living participant. Become an earther in terms of you are here on Earth. You are responsible for all that is going on Earth. So change the conditions, stand up, take it up for yourself to make this a better place for everyone. Now, if the person were to listen carefully, he would have to ask, or she would have to ask him or herself, interesting, there cannot be proof because we are the living proof. We are currently the living proof that the system isn't working. So how do we change, how do we become a living proof that the system can work? Well, in the first instance, as a response to this video, it would be to study the material carefully, which hasn't taken place. In fact, what's taking place is that the person is putting out these videos without any recourse or reconsideration of what he or she is actually saying. Because the material is available to everyone and can be easily accessed and investigated. Therefore, to move on to the last point of his or her video, where he or she is saying that Destonians are repeatist, simply you are giving us the perfect reason to be repeating these ideas, because such a simple idea seems to be so difficult to understand. It is perhaps a new human outlook to take self-responsibility, because that is currently not happening. And perhaps that is the reason why we need to repeat clearly this information from many different perspectives, so that eventually the person behind the anti-destiny movement will be able to understand it and then ask questions that are relevant based on what is being said in the destiny material.